What's up guys, Kevin Cage here with another XRP update. Let's dive right into this one. So you may be impressed by this website. I think it looks really cool, and it looks like it is in development right now. And what is this specifically? Well, potentially a new way to track ODL XRP transactions via RippleNet. So we're going to kind of poke around and look at that, but I just wanted to shout out Short the FOMO on Twitter as well as HMX. So Short the FOMO, thank you for the tag, sir. I did follow you and I'm looking forward to tracking this and seeing how this is being developed overall. So new XRP trade tools, ODL to come shortly. Very cool. And of course, HMX is a legend in the XRP community for tracking all these ODL transactions, exchanges, finding the destination tags, and anything in between. If you guys want to follow them, I highly recommend doing so. And of course, we can see, focusing more so on these VASPs, the VASPs, virtual asset service providers, BitCub, Foxbit, etc. And then right here, even returning the favor, this is the GitHub, and it's the mapping of exchanges to their known XRP addresses. So very cool if you guys want to check this out. We have BitHum, Uphold, Binance, KuCoin, Kraken, HitBTC, etc. So very cool. I'm just so impressed with some of the brains behind this XRP community. So we can go right here, and of course, when you open up this website, and it is linked, and I did retweet it right at the very top here if you're curious, we can see XRP corridors, at least with fiat currencies, Turkish lira, Mexican peso, euro, Korean won, Brazilian real, Australian dollar, etc. Thai baht. I could go on and on and on. And you can actually click in and out of these. And in the top, I think my Kevin Cage logo is blocking it. You can click and stop rotating the globe. And now let's actually just kind of unclick all these. We're going to go through them. And I'm really looking forward to the final product. And overall just ongoing, additions. So let's see the Singapore dollar and see if there's any transactions currently. So you can see that one stream right there. Let's check out the Australian dollar. Got some flow right there. And see, I think the ZAR, South African Rand. So very cool. And next up, coming from Unstoppable Domains, one of my favorite sponsors, and links can be found in the top of this video description, we have a new native integration with the Opera browser. Now, over 380 million users can now access these crypto domains, and there's even bigger announcements on the way. And we have a short and sweet 2-minute explanation of what Web3 is by Girl Gone Crypto. Highly recommend checking this out if you have not done so already. Just breaking it down and launching all the exciting news right there. Also, right here, you own your identity on the blockchain. It simplifies crypto payments and transfers. You can launch a decentralized website forever with no renewal fees. So yet again, guys, just to break it down, in the top right, you see kevincage.crypto. That is one of my domains. So of course, it can be a multi-currency wallet, and I do have Bitcoin, Ethereum, VeChain, maybe Chainlink, and of course I have XRP tied to it. So if somebody said, hey Kevin, what is your address? I want to send you XRP. Instead of me giving a long chain of serial numbers and a destination tag and making sure that every little character is correct so that we receive our money, I literally can tell them kevincage.crypto. It's my email address for money. So that's one way to simplify things. And I don't know about you guys, but I like to keep everything as simple as possible because this cryptocurrency space is already complicated enough. Now, we also have, let's see, right here, a beautiful thread, short and sweet, just talking about the benefits of what Web3 is. So just to touch on a few points, we have decentralization. Right here, not controlled by a central authority, nobody can take it down, you're not censored by any means, you're free to post whatever you'd like. Security, without a central point of failure, decentralized websites are resistant to many of the weaknesses of a traditional DNS, meaning you can feel more secure with your data online that is now a lot more safe. And also ownership. Web3 is a place where users own and control their own data. Not even just data, but value. This is why I'm excited, because the cryptocurrency space, this entire transfer of wealth, is all having really a rippling effect between one another. It's the people's opportunity to take back power. Domains are an asset on the blockchain, controlled by the user and owned forever. Love that. I'm not worried about, buying hosting fees and renewing my license on WordPress or any of that nonsense ever again. And last but not least, we even have additional domains that are available, such as coin.crypto, moon.crypto, decentralized.crypto. And I know some people are buying and flipping them, just like the .com bubble, which is crazy. $100,000 for coin.crypto. I know some people are interested in this. Some people are, focused on the business sector and aviation or hotels.crypto. I completely get it. One that caught my eye, at least right here is DAO.crypto, DAO. This will be massive, of course, decentralized autonomous organizations. I'm watching very, very closely on what this could mean for the future. Next up, we have Iran's central bank says officially mined crypto can be used to pay for imports. So overall, just a recent report from an English translated economic news source, the Financial Tribune, the Central Bank of Iran, or CBI, is authorizing banks and licensed Forex shops to use cryptocurrency as payments for imports. This is just the very beginning. We should not be surprised one bit. Next up, I wanted to play this quick 50-second clip of Brad Garlinghouse on Fox. If you guys have already seen it, no worries, fast forward just 1 minute, but I think this is so telling of what's yet to come.
Jay Clayton and under his leadership decided to bring this lawsuit, and we're going to defend ourselves. We think it's so important, and as Commissioner Peirce has said, it's so important for the industry to have clarity. Innovation here in the United States in some ways is on trial. We want innovation here in the US around crypto, around blockchain to thrive. And without that clarity, that innovation goes to markets where there is clarity. I mean, one of the ironies is the United States is the only country on the planet that has viewed XRP as a security. Whether it's Japan, the UK, Switzerland, Singapore, they all view XRP as a currency. Yet here at home, where Ripple is headquartered, the United States SEC has taken a different position.
We do not want to be that country that squelches innovation. This is an emerging world when it comes to cryptos and digital payments. We'll be watching it. Brad, please come back when there are more developments here.
Once again, no words needed. I couldn't have said it better myself. Yet again, guys, another exchange has relisted XRP after delisting it back on December 31st during the lawsuit. And this is showing that many more exchanges, including Coinbase, Binance US, and Kraken, will be relisting XRP. Yet again, it is just a matter of time. And of course, I would assume, like many people, that when there's more relistings, it would probably coincide with XRP's price appreciation, going past maybe $2 plus or all-time high once and for all. So we have right here Femex. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this exchange right, shared by Leonidas. An exchange that suspended XRP trading has relisted XRP. Now, here's their official announcement, adding 8 new coins and then bringing XRP back on the platform. But if we've been following the lawsuit, you guys will realize even back in March, between the court hearings, we see if these transactions are by people in the market, they are exempted by statute. So, all in all, it seems like this exchange was just following the leader because other exchanges were delisting and suspending XRP, just covering their butts, being safe. They're not really, knowing what's occurring. Was there a greater plan? Is this a giant game of manipulation? To each their own, guys. I don't want to get too conspiratorial, but yes, I think we can agree that this whole thing has been extremely fishy. Okay, so we're going to keep moving here. And here's the actual exchange, Femex.com. I do not use it. I'm not, an affiliate of them, just kind of sharing. And if you guys want to check them out and see what kind of overall volume we have for XRP on this exchange. Next up, state of crypto. So this is on CoinDesk. Congress takes one step closer to regulatory clarity. I'm literally just going to read the sentence right here, and we're going to keep tabs on this in another day as we edge closer to regulatory clarity. A bipartisan bill addressing cryptocurrencies made it through the House of Reps. Next up is the Senate, so I'll believe it when I see it. And yet again, I'm sure a lot of you have seen this, another integration with the XRP ledger and additional demand or just overall utility and options to lower the barrier to entry for XRP. Shared by XRP Crypto Wolf, the XRP community can now spend their XRP for shopping without the need of converting it into fiat currencies using Rocket Fuel's seamless payment solution. One-click checkout, no redirects ever, no forms to fill, etc. So I don't know about you, this is good, this is great, but I will not be spending my XRP anytime soon as a personal choice. Obviously, I'd much rather be spending fiat all day long. And of course, you guys can click their actual Twitter, Rocket Fuel, and here is their actual announcements. And you can go to their website, and if you do, rocketfuelblockchain.com, just checking it out. Seems like they're just based out of Santa Monica. And just watching this little 1-minute clip, just talking about, accepting cryptocurrencies on online stores, the benefits for shoppers, merchants, etc., a step in the right direction. I know we've gone through a bunch of CoinDesk articles specifically addressing this problem, and it's not just for fun. This is actually going to help a lot because there are merchants that pay so many heavy fees, of course, on the back end, and this is going to overall lower the costs on both ends. And then allow a better world for capital efficiency, okay? Additional streams of revenue, you get the gist. Now, This is the good stuff that I wanted to share in this video, guys. So funny that this pops right up, and I know we were talking about this maybe last week, a few videos ago, and I love that it just recirculates right when we're mentioning it. So I am Legion retweeting this and actually posting a clip, and I retweeted it for anybody curious. Great researcher, always grateful for everything that he's provided and has shown me along the way. And this is what Apple really thinks about web monetization, perhaps Coil, Interledger Protocol, all of these things that are essentially created by the company Ripple. And I don't know about you, but this sounds like a very big compliment calling web monetization, or specifically I believe they're referring to Coil here, which Stephen Thomas used to be the CTO of Ripple. He's very familiar with the code base of Bitcoin. I know you guys have heard the tragedy, the terrible story of him losing access to a lot of his crypto, by the way. Very smart guy, and he's essentially leading Coil with the XRP ledger development for web monetization, streaming of payments, micro payments. This is powerful stuff. And he goes on to say in this 30-second clip, which I'll play, that Apple essentially says that it is the Amazon Prime for the entire internet. Redirecting, streaming of payments in real time. Very few are doing this, especially at this level. So listen to this. Apologies for the poor quality, and I hope you guys enjoy.
So the question is it like the all-you-can-eat sushi of web monetization? Yes, exactly. That's exactly what it is. We gave a presentation at Apple, and they called it the Amazon Prime for the whole internet. So there's the other, catchy way to put it. And so, the main thing is that web monetization underlying standards still open. So unlike a lot of other platforms, you don't have to adopt Coil. You don't have to use our product in order to use it on the platform.
And so I love that. So focusing on an open aspect, okay? Just like even that open banking news that's been coming out with some of the biggest banks out of the UK, data standardization, redundancy, everything's distributed. This is happening in every single way. So if you're not excited, I don't know what to tell you. This is huge to me. Okay, next up, we have right here, guys, Martin Vulcan. We're going to call it a day. So ING, also a big RippleNet partner, as we know. It begins. They are charging negative interest rates for savings with any more than 100,000 euros in their account. They're going to be paying a savings interest of 0.5%. Guys, what is this going to do? As I said, oh boy, right there. This is going to start supposedly trying to stimulate spending. People are not going to want to have hundreds of thousands of dollars sitting in their bank, not getting a return. This is going to essentially try to incentivize people to get more spending or, invest. And yes, I think this coincides with the flood as the cryptocurrency market continues to grow year over year. Just another day. I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next video.